Welcome to our video, Awaken Your Inner Strength. Learn Stoic Philosophy for a fulfilling life. Today, we're diving into the ancient wisdom of Stoicism, a powerful philosophy that teaches us how to face life's challenges with confidence and resilience. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by stress or uncertainty, or wondered how to find peace in a chaotic world? This video is here to help you discover practical tools to manage your emotions and enhance your well-being. By the end, you'll understand key Stoic principles that can transform your daily life, helping you to respond rather than react to difficulties. You'll learn how to cultivate inner strength, keep a clear mind, and ultimately live a more fulfilling life. So, stick with us as we explore these timeless ideas that can empower you to take control of your happiness and navigate life's ups and downs with grace. Stoicism, a philosophy that originated in ancient Greece and Rome, offers profound insights into personal ethics and the human experience. It teaches us that we are not merely victims of our circumstances, but rather architects of our own responses to the world around us. The ancient Stoics, like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, faced immense personal struggles yet turned to their philosophy for guidance and strength. Their stories illuminate how they navigated adversity, finding peace through the practice of Stoic teachings. Consider the journey of Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor who dealt with wars and personal loss. He embraced Stoicism, viewing hardships as opportunities to practice virtue and resilience. This perspective is central to Stoicism. It urges us to recognize that while we cannot control external events, we can control our thoughts and reactions. Imagine facing a challenging situation, such as losing a job. Instead of succumbing to despair, a Stoic mindset encourages you to focus on what you can change, your attitude and actions moving forward. At the heart of this philosophy lies the dichotomy of control, a guiding principle that highlights the importance of distinguishing between what is within our power to change and what is not. This crucial understanding can alleviate stress and anxiety, empowering us to respond mindfully rather than react impulsively. As you contemplate your own life, think about the sources of your stress. Are they within your control? Recognizing this can be transformative, altering your approach to challenges. By internalizing these Stoic principles, you can develop emotional resilience and a deeper understanding of your own capabilities. As we transition to the next point, keep in mind the potential to reshape your responses and embrace the journey of self-improvement that lies ahead. The dichotomy of control is a core principle of Stoicism, emphasizing the importance of understanding what is within our control and what lies beyond it. This distinction can profoundly impact our emotional well-being and resilience. When we focus our energy on aspects of life we cannot change, we invite unnecessary stress and frustration. Conversely, recognizing what we can influence empowers us to make meaningful changes and responses to our circumstances. Imagine a moment when you felt overwhelmed by a situation, perhaps a job loss or a difficult relationship. You likely found yourself worrying about countless factors that were out of your hands, leading to feelings of helplessness. Now, picture a different approach. What if instead of fixating on what you couldn't control, you redirected your attention to your reactions and choices? This shift can be transformative. For instance, Marcus Aurelius, a prominent Stoic philosopher, faced his own share of adversity, including the loss of loved ones and political strife. He taught that by focusing on our own actions and responses, we can maintain our peace of mind, even in chaotic circumstances. To illustrate this principle in action, as we navigate life's challenges, let us embrace the power of choice in our responses, paving the way for a more fulfilling existence. Stoicism teaches us the vital importance of living in the present moment, emphasizing mindfulness as a powerful tool for managing our emotions. Imagine standing on a tightrope, balancing between the past and the future. One misstep, and you could fall into regret or anxiety. This imagery illustrates the struggle many face when they dwell on what's behind or worry about what lies ahead. The Stoics believed that true strength lies in anchoring ourselves in the present, where we have the power to act and respond. Consider the story of a woman named Clara. She had a demanding job, a busy family life, and a tendency to fret about the future. Her nights were often filled with sleeplessness, her mind racing with thoughts of deadlines and what-ifs. One day, she stumbled upon a Stoic quote that urged her to focus on the present moment. Inspired, Clara decided to implement mindfulness practices into her daily routine. Each morning, she began with a few minutes of deep breathing, centering her thoughts and feelings. As she practiced, she noticed a transformation. The chaos around her began to fade, replaced with clarity and calm. Clara's journey exemplifies how embracing mindfulness can lead to profound changes in our outlook on life. By consciously choosing to engage with the present, she discovered that many of her worries were unfounded. This realization not only alleviated her anxiety but also allowed her to appreciate the small joys in her daily life. A smile from her child, the warmth of sunlight on her skin, the satisfaction of a completed task. As we explore the art of being present, we find that it is not merely about avoiding distractions. It's about fully immersing ourselves in each moment. This practice opens the door to emotional resilience, enabling us to face challenges with a clearer mind. So, how can you incorporate mindfulness into your life? Even small steps, like taking a moment to breathe deeply when stress arises, can create a ripple effect of positive change. Embracing the journey of mindfulness is not just a technique, it's a path toward a more fulfilling life, a life enriched by the beauty of now. Stoicism teaches us to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, fundamentally transforming how we perceive adversity. When faced with difficulties, many individuals instinctively feel defeated or overwhelmed. However, the Stoic perspective reveals that each challenge possesses the potential to unlock personal strength and resilience. Imagine a young athlete training tirelessly for a championship. Despite pouring hours into practice, their first attempt ends in defeat. Instead of succumbing to disappointment, they reflect on their performance, identify weaknesses, and adjust their training regimen. This is the essence of Stoic resilience, viewing setbacks not as failures, but as valuable lessons in disguise. Consider the story of Thomas Edison. He famously faced thousands of unsuccessful attempts before inventing the light bulb. Each failure taught him something new, and rather than despairing, he saw each setback as a step closer to success. This mindset exemplifies the Stoic belief that adversity is not the enemy. Instead, it is a teacher. By reframing our challenges, this way we cultivate an inner strength that empowers us to rise above life's obstacles. In practical terms, how can we apply this Stoic principle in our lives? One effective method is through daily reflection. At the end of each day, take a moment to journal about a challenge you faced and how you responded. Ask yourself, what did I learn from this experience? How can I approach similar situations differently in the future? This practice not only fosters emotional resilience but also reinforces the idea that growth often stems from discomfort. As we continue to explore this journey, these virtues are not just abstract concepts. They are practical tools that guide our actions and decisions. Imagine a person named Alex who once felt lost and overwhelmed, struggling to find purpose in daily life. Alex wanted to be happier and more fulfilled, but didn't know where to start. By embracing these Stoic virtues, Alex embarked on a transformative journey. Wisdom, the first virtue, encourages us to seek knowledge and understanding. It teaches us to differentiate between what is important and what is trivial. For Alex, this meant taking a step back from distractions, like social media, and focusing on reading philosophical texts, which opened new perspectives. This shift not only provided clarity but also sparked a desire to learn more about the world. Next comes courage, which is about facing fears and pursuing what matters most. Alex learned to confront challenges head-on, whether it was speaking up in meetings or tackling personal issues. This newfound bravery led to significant personal growth, as Alex realized that every small act of courage added up to a more confident self. Justice, the third virtue, emphasizes fairness and integrity in our interactions with others. For Alex, this meant being more compassionate, listening actively, and treating everyone with respect. This change fostered deeper relationships and a sense of community, enriching Alex's life beyond measure. Finally, temperance teaches self-control and moderation. Alex began to practice moderation in all aspects of life, from work to leisure, leading to a balanced and harmonious existence. This virtue helped reduce stress and created space for joy and gratitude. By embodying these virtues, Alex transformed from a state of confusion to one of purpose and fulfillment. This journey illustrates how integrating Stoic virtues can lead to a profound change in one's life, inspiring others to reflect on their values and take actionable steps toward a more meaningful existence. As we consider these virtues, think about how they can shape your own path and enhance your life. Responding instead of reacting is a core principle of Stoicism that can fundamentally change how we navigate our emotions and interactions. In our fast-paced lives, it's easy to let impulses dictate our responses, often leading to regret and misunderstandings. The Stoics taught that we have the power to pause and choose our reactions, transforming potential chaos into thoughtful engagement. Imagine a moment when you felt overwhelmed by anger or frustration. Perhaps you snapped at a loved one or made a hasty decision at work. In those instances, the instinct to react can overshadow our better judgment. Now, picture a different scenario where, instead of reacting impulsively, you took a deep breath, stepped back, and considered your options. This shift in approach allows for clarity and composure, enabling you to respond with intention rather than emotion. The practice of pausing can be likened to a hero's journey. Consider someone who wanted to improve their relationships but found themselves constantly in conflict. Through the teachings of Stoicism, they learned to pause, reflect, and choose their words carefully. This simple yet profound change led to deeper connections and a more fulfilling life. Incorporating this principle begins with recognizing your triggers. When you feel the heat of anger rising, take a moment to breathe deeply and count to 10. This brief pause can prevent rash actions. By practicing this technique, you can create a buffer between stimulus and response, allowing for thoughtful consideration. As you embrace this practice, you may wonder about its real impact. Studies show that individuals who practice mindfulness and intentional responses report lower stress levels and improved relationships. By prioritizing response over reaction, you not only foster personal growth but also create a more harmonious. Imagine starting each day with a few moments dedicated to writing down your thoughts, feelings, and observations. This simple act can help you articulate your emotions, confront your challenges, and recognize your progress. Many successful individuals, including prominent Stoics, have utilized journaling as a means to stay grounded and focused. Another effective practice is meditation, which allows us to pause and connect with the present moment. Picture yourself sitting quietly, focusing on your breath and letting go of distractions. This practice not only calms the mind, but it also cultivates emotional awareness. Studies have shown that regular meditation can significantly reduce stress and enhance overall well-being. By making meditation a part of your routine, you can learn to respond thoughtfully to life's challenges rather than reacting impulsively. Daily reflections can also be a valuable tool. At the end of each day, take a few moments to evaluate your actions and thoughts. Ask yourself, did I live according to my values today? This practice reinforces the Stoic belief in virtue and helps you align your actions with your principles. consider the story of a person who, after committing to daily reflections, noticed a significant shift in their mindset. They began to view setbacks as opportunities for growth rather than failures, leading to increased confidence and resilience. By implementing these practices, you not only embody Stoic philosophy, but also embark on a journey of self-improvement. Each step, no matter how small, contributes to your overall growth. Imagine how empowering it would feel to navigate life's challenges with a sense of clarity and purpose. Embracing Stoicism in your daily routine can lead to profound changes in your perspective, ultimately guiding you toward a more fulfilling life. The journey may be challenging, but the rewards of inner strength and emotional resilience are well worth the effort. Embracing the journey of continuous growth is fundamental to the Stoic philosophy, encouraging individuals to view life as an evolving path rather than a series of fixed milestones. This mindset fosters a profound sense of purpose and resilience. As we navigate through life's challenges, each experience offers us invaluable lessons, shaping our character and expanding our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Imagine a person who was once overwhelmed by setbacks, feeling lost and defeated. Through the teachings of Stoicism, they learned to see each obstacle as a stepping stone, transforming frustration into fuel for growth. Consider the story of a young woman named Clara, who yearned for a fulfilling career but faced repeated rejections. Initially, she felt disheartened and questioned her abilities. However, after discovering Stoicism, she shifted her perspective. Instead of viewing rejections as failures, she began to see them as opportunities for improvement. Each no became a lesson in resilience, prompting her to refine her skills and approach. Over time, Clara transformed her setbacks into a powerful narrative of perseverance, ultimately landing a job that aligned with her passions. This journey of self-improvement is not just about overcoming adversity, it's about embracing the process. Stoicism teaches us that growth is ongoing, and each day presents a chance to reflect, learn, and adapt. Just as Clara did, we can implement small daily practices, such as journaling or meditation, to cultivate a mindset of continuous learning. These practices help us pause, reflect, and appreciate the progress we make, no matter how small. As you consider your own journey, think about the steps you can take today to foster your inner strength. Each action, no matter how minor, contributes to your overall growth. The path may be winding, but with each step, you are forging a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. Embrace this journey, for it is in the pursuit of continuous growth that we truly awaken our inner strength.